Let's head to the movies now. This week is filled with some exciting new films opening at your local cinema. One includes an old remake brought to life again by the talented and oh so hunky Bradley Cooper, who teams up with singing sensation Lady Gaga herself. Then a story about a group of women dealing with motherhood in their own different ways, and it's produced right here at home. Let's take a look.
They say life is short. You must live every day as if it's going to be your last.
Pop me up! Let's drink!
That's exactly how I used to live.
Directed by Stefina Zwane, who is no stranger as director of an array of television and feature films. Baby Mamas is a story about 4 South African women at different stages of baby mama drama.
What's this, Chantal?
A pregnancy test, Keenan, and it's positive.
I'm still young and there's things I want to do. There's these new sneakers coming out.
I just expected more from someone who was raised by a single mother.
The storyline varies from dating as a single mom to dealing with a new pregnancy and the woes of another woman having to learn to let go of the father of her child.
Would you rather your child goes to bed hungry, Tutuk?
Of course not, Sandy, but that's not... I don't earn enough money.
I'll see you in court.
Court. Sandy!
All very real, everyday life stories.
Road trip, you know you want it.
The film stars Salamina Mosese, Pamela Nomvete and Jonathan Boyton Lee, among others.
Please don't deprive yourself of a sex life because of that baby that's growing in your belly.
Don't do it. And don't make another one.
As the title of this next film suggests, you may want to take note of the age restriction. Hellfest is a horror thriller film directed by Gregory Plotkin.
Are you ready to enter the depths of hell?
It takes us into the world of a masked serial killer who turns a themed amusement park into his own personal playground.
A couple of years ago, some girl got totally gutted.
The killer left her body in the park for 3 days. They thought she was a freaking prop.
He ends up terrorizing a group of friends, all to the misplaced delight of other parkgoers who think it's all part of the thrill of the show.
Look, the more scared you seem, the more they're going to come after you. You have to just play it cool.
That was insane, right? Yeah, real.
Hellfest stars, among others, Bex Taylor Klaus, Amy Forsyth and Christian James. Perhaps not one for those venturing to any theme park soon.
You came here to be scared, right? I can't arrest people for doing their job. Welcome to Hellfest.
I'm so excited about this next film for so many different reasons. It's not only based on an old familiar classic from back in 1937, but it also stars Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, who not only surprises us with his singing, but also he's making his directorial debut. Let's check it out. And it doesn't stop there. Cooper is also one of the writers of the musical drama A Star Is Born.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a man. Hell, it takes a lot to try.
This is the third interpretation of the film and follows the story of a drunken, washed-out musician, Jackson Maine, played by Cooper, who befriends Lady Gaga, known as Ali in the film.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable.
Why wouldn't you feel comfortable?
Almost every single person has told me they like the way I sounded, but that they didn't like the way I look.
I think you're beautiful.
Ali's almost ready to give up on her dream of making it big as a singer when Maine tricks her into the spotlight.
Here's what we're gonna do. You come sing that song that I love.
No, I can't do that.
Here we go. Look at me. All you gotta do is trust me.
Things are soon looking up for her and her career finally takes off. But all this stardom soon gets in the way of their friendship. Too much, you'll definitely not want to miss this one.
You can't have a sort of superficial conversation with Dave. just doesn't really last longer than 10 seconds. You're going to get right into something. And I loved our dynamic, and I couldn't get it out of our mind. And I think we exchanged numbers. We would text once in a while.
Yeah.
And I don't think I brought it up to you then, but it was in my mind. I thought, if I could capture this dynamic, whatever it is, on film, it would be great. And this character, Noodles, I kept thinking about, who Dave winds up playing in the movie. I love this idea of them going off into two different tracks, but they played together when they were young. And there's got to be a moment in the movie where Jackson's character has a choice he can make. You know, he's at a crossroads. And there's something about Dave and everything that he's been through and just the way, how wise he is as a human being. He's such an observer that I thought if I could capture that dynamic and what we talk about, because he goes right to it, there's no BS. If there could be a scene that's compact, that can provide the two avenues that Jackson can go down, and then it's for Jackson to make the choice, it would be perfect.
I'm crazy about the way Bradley directs. You know, but you got to think the types of movies I've done in my career, they're always hard comedies, and comedies directors will just, they'll let me go, and they're kind of weighing it sometimes. Everyone kind of makes it up as they go along, but Bradley, the way he directed me and the way we would talk about a scene and the way he would create an environment that gave me like the courage to actually be vulnerable in a way that comedy wouldn't let me be.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Okay.
Tell me something, girl.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
Such a testament to him as a great director and filmmaker and editor, you know, that he, was so generous with all of the characters, and you really feel the depth of each and every one of them in this film. And it was a family on set, and it's a family in the film. There's no character that kind of just doesn't matter. Everyone has their place and brings something so strong to the table, and he was so generous with everyone. I dyed my hair and took my makeup off quite a bit before we started filming, when we were doing some preparation on the characters together, doing acting workshops, and just becoming closer as friends. I enjoyed the anonymity because no one would recognize me when I would go out looking this way, and it kind of put me in that space of where Ali would be. And the trust, he used to just say, all you got to do is trust me. And he says it in the film to Ali, and he said it to me in real life. And we captured that on film, that allowed me to feel, okay, to open up, to be vulnerable, to put, my pain, my despair, my insecurities on film. It was remarkable working with him. He's such an open and kind person.
Hey.
What?
I just want to take another look at you.
In all the good times I find myself longing for change.
On that musical note, enjoy the movies whatever you decide to watch. Until next time, bye.